Welcome to this video. Today we're gonna go ahead and see who is gonna win the upcoming election. Yeah, I have interesting data. We'll go through the electoral map. Let's start with the safe states for Republicans. That's North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Iowa, this one, Montana. Then we got Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina, West Virginia, Kentucky, Utah, of course, and and Nebraska. But we come to the next district that is leaning towards Republicans. Next one we go. I put also Alaska in the safe category. I mean, it's less likely than them by a smaller margin, but still Alaska is heavily Republican. Next one we go with likely for Trump. We got Texas, a very big prize in the electoral map. Now, in the last elections, it moved more towards Democrats, but still, it's pretty safe going for Republicans once again. In the state, in some areas, it is more leaning towards Democrats, but the rural areas are heavily skewed towards Trump. I forgot Tennessee. There we go, Tennessee. Here, Indiana. Now, next one we got Ohio. Used to be more towards Democrats, but now it's more skewed towards Republicans. Yeah, that's likely it. I'll go to the Democrats safe states. We got the West here. All these states. This one, District of Columbia. New Hampshire is more likely instead of safe, but I think Harris will carry it. The data shows, but the margin might be a little lower than most people think. I think the margin would be New Hampshire like 1 or 2%, but it's more likely to go. It's very likely to go for Harris. Next one we got Maine, but we got one district in Maine, which is likely going to Trump, and that's because it's a very rural area in whole America. So it's one district. I think it's likely even. Right now we have 137 for Democrats and 189 for Republicans. Next one, we're gonna go for likely. Safe. I forgot of Colorado. Very, very Democratic. They even legalized weed and so on. It's people from California moved to Colorado, so it's very, very Democratic. Next one, I forgot Hawaii. Very Democratic as well. There, I think I don't know how many years Democrats are carrying the state of Hawaii, but it's a long time. Next, safe. We've got Illinois, Chicago, and all the states are very Democratic. The rural area might not be so much Democratic, but still very Democratic state. Then we got likely New Mexico. It's for me, it's a bit surprising that New Mexico is more Democratic than Republican, because they're next to Texas, and but it will likely go to Harris. Next one, we got likely for Trump. There's Florida. There's no doubt about that. Georgia. We got North Carolina. Same as Virginia. It's going to for Harris. New York. I forgot New York. That's a big price here we got. Yeah, that's it. No, I got Minnesota. It's pretty solid in blue. Some say, oh yeah, Minnesota is more likely to go towards Democrats for Republicans. Some people say, but I think that's very unlikely. I mean, polls are showing that, but I don't know. I mean, if you go here, we got no, we don't even have them. Okay, but you see here, Minnesota 5.8. I don't think Trump has a chance. She will win, and even Tim Walz, it's his home state, and for a vice president not winning his home state that would be rough. A possible vice president not winning his home state would be very rough. So objectively, he is gonna win it in Minnesota. Next one we got Nevada. I'll just start with Nevada because it's not the biggest electoral prize. Nevada, I mean, it's very tough. I mean, even a map 538 says that's a toss-up. It's very hard. I mean, I could be 50% right, I could be 50% wrong. Right now, it stands more towards Trump. But the problem is, it never went for a Democratic Party for a long time. And even in this year, it just flipped towards Trump to Harris to Trump to Harris. Hard. I don't know. Very hard, but I'll just give it the benefit of the doubt for the Democrats. Just because it went the last couple of times it went for the Democrats. Very hard. It could flip to Republicans. Very likely. But right now, I'll just say it's. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm possibly wrong, but I say it goes to Democrats. Next one, we get Arizona. Arizona, I mean, say it's a battleground state, but I think it's pretty likely going for Trump. So it's in the likely category. Next one, we got Wisconsin, Michigan. Let's start with Michigan. I don't think Trump has a chance in Michigan. He lost his bets just because the comment he dropped about people working there. Even the electoral map shows a 1% lead. It's a huge one for our swing state at least. And here we got Michigan, 1% Democratic. You have a lot of states. It's a Rust Belt. It went for Democrats in the past election, in the last election, at least. So I think it will go likely for hers. Wisconsin. Now Wisconsin is rough. Wisconsin can go either way, but right now, according to polls, she has Harris has a small lead. So I don't know. Could be going either way, but right now, just because she has a small lead, a very small lead, I'll just give it for Harris. And because it's the Rust Belt, it will be way closer than Michigan, but I think she will carry on Wisconsin, leaving us with just one state, 19 electoral votes. Now, Which one is it? Of course, Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, having right now, Trump has he has a small lead, but it's growing. And you've seen it's very hard. I mean, you have the Amish, you have. It's very rough. It's hard. But I think that Trump has a very, very, very small lead. He will carry the state for likely for just few thousand votes, and will likely win it. So that is my prediction. You don't have to agree, but I think that's how it will work out. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.